Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 6 of the Youth Road to Glory series here on FIFA 18. We start with our first adventure in the FA Cup. That's away from home against Crewe. We've a relatively busy month, a game a week, and then the extra one against Portsmouth towards the end on Boxing Day, actually. Of course, we're in December, so tomorrow we enter the January transfer window where hopefully we'll be able to sell on a number more original Wimbledon players and perhaps even bring in a couple more youth players to add to the squad. We'll play Crewe because it's away, and I'd like to try and get as far as possible in the FA Cup for prize money purposes. Bury away, I shall probably play as well, and we'll simulate Wigan at home and Bradford at home. Potentially either play or simulate Portsmouth, and then either play or simulate, depending on which way round we do it, Gillingham at the end of the month as well. So we'll be heading into January today. We'll have to wait and see if we get any offers on New Year's Day. Of course, as you could briefly see there, the first game is actually on New Year's Day, so we won't advance any further than the first, but we'll have to wait and see if any bids come in. But without any further ado, I'm going to jump into this first game against Crewe and see if we can actually do something decent. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series or the Southampton series, which is of course continuing to be daily. There's a schedule in the description of the video and on the About tab of the channel page as well, so you know exactly what videos go live and when. Feel free to follow me on all social media platforms as well. But first up, Crewe away. Here's Chris Dagnall. Feeds it into Ainley, who's around the outside, brushes the side netting. Not far away from Crewe after 4 minutes. They're in League 2, so they're a league below us, but I mean, we did lose, albeit a simulated game, against a League 2 opposition in the shape of Grimsby in the Checkatrade Trophy earlier on in the season. Oh, nicely done by Lyle Taylor. He's taken around another one as well. Can we finish? Not on that weak foot, we can't. Forrester into Hara. Drive forward. Lyle Taylor's made a good run. We'll slot him in, and I'll try and turn inside the defender, and we will look to finish. Good save. Oh, Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright? Not Bailey Wright. Ewan Wright gets it down and under control. Great whip towards the back post, and somehow Harry Forrester has headed that in from the tightest of angles. What a header! How has he squeezed that in from there? Wright does well to keep it in, and to be honest, I wasn't necessarily looking to whip the ball that far back towards the far post, or to kind of drop it on the edge of the 6-yard box, but that is a superb header from Harry Forrester. We have ourselves a 1-0 lead. He's actually very important to me right now, Harry Forrester. He's scoring some really influential goals and putting in some really good performances recently. I'm sure it won't be long until we replace him on the left-hand side, but for the meantime, whilst we have him, he's playing a very important role in this team. Forrester to Quizzy. Nice turn. Lyle Taylor's there. Runners all around me, squeeze it through and poke that home. It's not quite gone according to plan. It's a good save by the keeper. Is that going to go out? It is. Very nearly 2-0 there. Free kick for Crewe. Dangerous position actually. And thankfully it's not the best of balls in. Can we win it off them and go on a counter? The answer is no. Dagenham may even have a shot here. He's tried, but it's well blocked by Oshilaja. Green will get the ball back into the box again. Maybe no. Cooper's done well actually. I haven't necessarily clicked with the right back as quickly as I did with other players, but he is starting to get better. Appiah will poke this through for Hara, who can hold off the man, do very well. Look for Lyle Taylor, who can hold off the second man, and Bosch. Oh! I was certain that was going to go into the top corner. That was so close. Really good effort. Thought I was destined into that top left-hand corner. Postage stamp stuff, but just a little bit too high and too far to the left, hitting the angle of the bar and post, and away. Not 2-0 yet. Free kick here on the edge of the box. I believe Hara has decent free kick stats. He does. Only 53 shot power, but was it 75 curve, 77 curve, and 70 free kick accuracy. So only 21 yards out. Ooh, tipped over by Garrett. Wasn't the best of free kicks, but it was good enough. He'll take the corner himself. Can we get a goal from this? Not yet. Square that across there to right, and I'm not shooting with his left foot ever again. Free kick for Crewe in a really awkward position. Oshilaja just picked up a yellow card for the challenge that led to the free kick, and then Oshilaja is in the way, in the wall, and Quizzy trying to get this away. Right, counter-attack, lads. Off we go. Don't stop running, Quizzy. Don't stop running, Quizzy. Don't stop running, Quizzy. And Taylor. Oh, what a stop by Garrett. How? Jesus. shots. I'm so bad at finishing one-on-ones with this Wimbledon team. I should be 3 or 4 goals up in this game, but I can't get this second goal. Could really do without a replay, to be honest. Oh, it's a lovely ball by Dagnall into Miller. And it's a great cross too, and the header's there. Thankfully, the keeper was able to be right behind it. That's probably their best chance of the game to this point. Definitely one of Crewe. I'm constantly worried, whilst it's still only 1-0, that they might get themselves back in this, but Kwesi could be in here. Keeper thought about coming. Kwesi brings it down. Good save by Garrett. I can't get this second goal. It just won't come. Maybe now. Take a touch. Shouldn't have taken a touch. Maybe still. Lyle Taylor. Hara's going to go again. Kwesi. Oh, can't get it round the corner. Jesus, why is it so hard to score a second goal against Crewe Alexandra? Give me that ball back. Put in there to Campbell. Oh, tried to squeeze it through the gap. It wouldn't quite go, but got it back. Lyle Taylor into McCall. Oh, where to go? Pull this back looking for a teammate. Stoyanov is there. We'll go out to Dimitrov. And then actually back into Stoyanov. Around the corner to Campbell, who's come off the bench here. This is his first game for me since arriving at the club, and Kwesi's effort. It's the second time I've hit the woodwork in this game. It just won't go in. Jones. Out wide to Chris Dagnall. Loose touch means that we can get the ball away. Forrester making moves on this left-hand side. Sterry read that though and cut it out nicely. Here's Porter through the gap. Good strength by Dimitrov. That may well have won us the game, that interception. Because we're in stoppage time at the end of the half. And as we take our time here, we should see the final whistle go momentarily. Ref, please. Not now. A 1-0 win in the FA Cup. Oh, jeeps. Away from home against Crewe Alexandra. We had to work hard for that. 14 shots, 6 on target. Keeper made a number of saves. Hit the woodwork twice. Cambridge lost 1-0 at home against Colchester, unfortunately, so they don't go through. But Peterborough lost. So that's a small bonus, I suppose. We're through to the third round, where we might well face Premier League opposition. Not that that really makes any difference with regards to finances in the club, because unfortunately prize money is dictated by the game and not necessarily by ticket releases. But never mind. Bennett is up another rating, which is good news. Hopefully he will be involved in the first team sooner rather than later. Hara is still continuing to improve as well. We will push now onto the second game of the episode that I will also play. Roll that out to right. Get it forward quickly to Taylor. Nice ball around the corner to Hara. Over that header Kwesi. Arriving on this outside is Harry Forrester. I've got someone in the box about to arrive. I think it's Hara actually. Cross comes in and at the back post it doesn't get there. Lyle Taylor will get this under control. Find a teammate and Campbell making his debut. Fires the ball at the keeper.
That's great for
corner for Berry. Neil Dans will take it. Looped in and it will find a teammate. And O'Shea with a header and it had to be saved by Long. A chance at either end in the opening 10 minutes, but no goals yet. Campbell will look through here for Taylor and get it out to right. To Lyle Taylor again. Arriving is Campbell. Kwesi's through this gap. Here is right. Arriving is Lyle Taylor. Oh! I don't believe it. What an effort from Lyle Taylor. Crashing back off the post. Decent delivery, keeper's going to come. He's only punched though. Campbell can bring this down. He has done. Oshilaja picks up the loose ball. Out to Ruben Hara. I can't believe Lyle Taylor has smacked that against the post. Campbell trying to squeeze that around the corner, but Zeli Ishmael intercepts it well. Still 0-0 after 15 minutes. Beckford, O'Shea. To Jermaine Beckford again. What a finish. What a finish. Unbelievable goal from Jermaine Beckford. Great angle for the replay as well. Plays the 1-2, just backs away. And a first time hit. Not much you can do about that, is that? 1-0 Berry. Oh, it's a nice ball through. Oh, and Oshilaja couldn't get there. Beckford. Apparently, still as deadly a finisher as he ever was, Jermaine Beckford. On his left foot this time, floating it into the far corner. He seems to just have the ball magnetised to that top left corner of my goal. Superb finishing from Jermaine Beckford. 2-0 down. Hara into Taylor. Kwesi. Back to Campbell. Bit of space. Finish! Campbell on his full start, or first full start. That's a great finish. The quality of goal scoring in this game is very high. Put his foot right through that. That's actually a really good hit. Right, we're back in it at 2-1. Thank you very much, Riley Campbell. Welcome to the first team. Beckford through the gap to O'Shea. Skips away from me. Trying to switch to Bejarano. There we go, at last. Oh, it's a nice ball through to Beckford. Good save by Long. But last, we actually save a shot that was taken by Jermaine Beckford. Neil Downs will take the corner. And, oh, good header. Straight to the keeper, though. Good stop. This is good. Go on, Kwesi. Accelerate away. Go on, Kwesi. Oh, Kwesi. Taylor. No, Ripley, go away. Saving everything. Hara with the delivery. Keeper's going to come for that, isn't he? Well, he's only punched right across to Campbell. Scored a good goal earlier. Can we try a finesse from distance? We can try it, but it's not worth not worth anything. Just making a change to bring on this new youngster Taylor that we called up yesterday. The one that has good agility and balance. Not the best acceleration or sprint speed, but that can surely grow. Has good ball control and dribbling. But what I've just noticed, he's a 5-star skiller, lads. I didn't realise that. I hadn't checked before just bringing him on here to see if he could play on the left as well as the right. And we've got a 5-star skiller. Our first one of the series. Our first regen with 5-star skills. He'll come off the bench here with half an hour to go against Bury. Can we utilise that to our advantage and perhaps open Bury up and find ourselves an equaliser, if not a winner too? John O'Shea. Jay O'Shea. Layer down the line to Joe Scars. There's the cross. Just nod this back to the keeper. That's not gone well. It's now the 82nd minute. I made that substitution in the 59th. That's the first time the ball's gone out of play since I made that change. So Stephen Dawson is coming on for them, and we will bring on Gordon Taylor for Ewan Wright. But is it too little too late now? I made that change 23 in-game minutes ago, and it's taken that long for play to break down and for the ball to go out, either for a throw or a goal kick or a corner or a free kick or something. Edwards here trying to drive around the outside, and first thing Taylor does is put a block in. He might have 5-star skills, but at least his defensive tracking was decent. Zeli Ismail whips it in. Beckford, Oshilaja in the way. It's going to drop here to Cameron. That's looping and it's in. Oh no, 3-1 Bury, game over. Oh, that's a really nice header by Cameron. There was no way a keeper could get to that. It just arced up over the top of him. Just underneath it, almost squatted as the ball dropped down to him, but it's a great header. Bury are going to win this. We are 3-1 down. Taylor into Kwesi. Good turn. Kwesi Appiah. Wide. Come on, man. Oh, until this point, the quality of finishing of the goals that has gone in has been very high, but I just haven't been any good in this one. 10 shots, you can see top left, but only the one goal. That's the difference right now. I am not clinical enough in front of goal in this game, or haven't been clinical enough in front of goal in this game. Taylor will come on here and just drive forward. I've got Forrester in front of me, and Kwesi's there too. We'll get it across here to Lyle Taylor. Inside, Lyle. I just can't score. I can't get the ball past his keeper more than once. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, they're making a change. Danny Mayer goes off. Dimitrov. Can we get a second at least just to save a little bit of goal difference? Kwesi will look to spin here, then turn back. Look for the ball across. Taylor's off the bench. And Ripley saves yet again. Thompson into Edwards. Final whistle goes. A 3-1 defeat against Bury. That was pretty damn disappointing. I wonder how many saves their keeper made. 12 shots, 9 on target. 10 saves from Ripley. 10. Oh, Lyle Taylor had 5 shots, 4 of which were on target. Campbell had 4 shots, 3 of which were on target, 1 of which did actually go in. I just couldn't score against Ripley. It just couldn't be done. Right, Wigan up next. First simulated game of the episode at home. I've got Stoyanov back in the midfield ahead of Campbell. Just trying to be a little bit more defensive with 2 CDMs in the middle and see if we can't grind out a decent result here. We are mid-table and we're also 1-0 down after 19 minutes. Not the best of starts. Will Grigg is on the bench though at least. Oh, and Cole scored a second. Okay, it's going to be defeat against Wigan then, isn't it? That's not gone according to plan. Lyle Taylor picks up an injury as well, which doesn't necessarily fill me with confidence. Hara pulls one back. And in fact, they score a third. So, nope. No points for us against Wigan either. Please don't be out for too long. 7 days. Okay, that's manageable. That's manageable. We'll have a quick train. We'll head towards the next game, and we will simulate that one as well. Right, Bradford at home. Not necessarily too confident for this one either, to be honest. Lyle Taylor isn't back from injury yet. So I've had to put McDonald into the starting 11. What's the betting he now scores a hat-trick or something and gets us the win. Cooper picks up a yellow card after 17 minutes. Could really do with picking up at least a point here against Bradford, to be honest. I don't want to see us, after putting some good form together in the last couple of episodes, I don't want to see us start to drop back down the table again. 25 minutes to go. Let's at least get a point, please, boys. If we can steal a win, that would be fantastic. McCall has come on for Kwesi. Oh, brilliant. 86th minute winner for Bradford through Kilgallen. That sucks. That sucks a lot. We are down to 17th now in the league. 5 points above the drop. Of course, 4 teams go down in this division. Doncaster really struggling. We have, it's Portsmouth and Gillingham next. Portsmouth are up near the top of the table. So I might play that one and then simulate the one against Gillingham. Where are they? Gillingham are 23rd. Yeah, I'll play Portsmouth. Riley Campbell's broken his ribbons out for 6 weeks. Alright, I had put him starting to starting 11. I shall have to take him out again. Stoyanov, your first team position is resumed. And Lyle Taylor can go back into the starting 11 now ahead of McDonald. Right, on to Portsmouth then. Ronan with a corner. That's a good whip. Good header by Burgess, straight at the keeper though. Portsmouth third in the league and only a point off top. But it's very close at the top of the table. There's 4 teams within a couple of points of each other. So the title race is going to be very, very tight this season. But Taylor is starting on the right-hand side in this one, as you can tell. My 5-star skiller. Wesley will get this into Abdu. I've had to start a couple of different people because of, obviously, this fixture coming midweek and the previous one being played at the weekend. So a few people tired, but hopefully the introductions into the first team, introductees into the first team, I'm not really too sure what the right word is to phrase that, can have an effect. Lyle Taylor. Oh, he can score. There you go. Well done, Lyle. Wimbledon 1, Portsmouth 0. It's about time we actually got a goal from Lyle Taylor. He's done nothing but hit the woodwork and fire it straight at the keeper for ages. His 11th of the League One season. Brett Pittman driving forward for Pompey. Still coming into Connor Chaplin. Oh, it's a good touch by Connor Chaplin. This should be and is 1-1. That one turn, drop of the shoulder, completely sold me. Portsmouth immediately back level. Abdu forward to Kwesi. Abdu's kept his run going. Kwesi's spun the defender well. Lyle Taylor arriving, and we'll look for him. And Lyle's in. Lyle Taylor. Okay, maybe Lyle's back in form. Nice finish. Wimbledon 2, Portsmouth 1. We are in front for a second time. Half an hour played. Still a long way to go, though. Nice tackle by Abdu. Don't give a foul, ref. He hasn't. Good. Here comes the counter. Abdu racing away. Get this to Kwesi. And turn back on his right. Appiah! Good save by Henderson. Lyle Taylor recovers. Pulls it back looking for his namesake, the winger Taylor, but unfortunately Gordon isn't able to retrieve possession. And Portsmouth have it back again. Oh, now we've got it back again. Kwesi dropped the shoulder on the defender. Spins well. Driving inside. Kutrani's left this time. All will turn back on his right. Kwesi! Still no third goal. Keith. I think I got the tackle in there with Abdu. I'm not sure. He's Connor Chaplin. Across to May. Into Evans. Back to Walks. Into Evans again. This is good football from Portsmouth. Good footwork from Connor Chaplin too. There was no way I was going to be able to get a tackle in there. Oh, Walks spins well. Cross comes in. Up we go. Low with the header. Thank you, Long. I needed you to do that. Cheers, pal. Evans will deliver the cross into the box. I thought for a minute I was going to loop in like Berry's third in the previous game, but it didn't, thankfully for me. McDonald just using his strength and physicality there to outmuscle May. Unfortunately, he's not the fastest, but we do have quick people on the pitch, perhaps to come for a counter-attack, including Kwesi. Drops the shoulder well, and around the corner to Harry Forrester. Good save by Henderson. Can we get this back into the middle? I can, but perhaps I should have settled for the corner. Still 2-1 up. Not long to go, though. Dimitrov in there to Kwesi. McDonald is here, and will turn. Not the best of turns at all. And now here comes Portsmouth on the counter. It's 4v4. committed a lot of men forward, but Oshilaja gets there and will clear that away. Abdu wins that header. Vital that he did do. Keep around the corner to Abdu again. Holmes Dennis down the line into Lowe. Cross comes in, not now, over the bar from Hawkins. Core, dearie me. This would be a big 3 points if we can win away from home against a side that are third in the league. It'd be absolutely massive. Rose picked up a knock for them. Can I get to that with Bale? I can't. Low across here to May. Around the corner into Delander. Low again. I'm desperate to get a win here. We will at least get something, so there isn't time for them to score 2, but hopefully there isn't time for them to score 1. Come on, ref, blow your whistle. Bartram out-muscled. Low around the corner to Chaplin, tackled by Darius Charles, and we will get it away again. And please ref, please ref, please ref, please ref, please ref, please ref, please ref. How many times? Thank you. How many times have I got to tackle them and then try and get it back upfield again? A win away from home against Pompey. That was not on the books, but thankfully Lyle Taylor actually found some form, and we get a win. About time he started scoring goals again, because he had a little mini goal drought. But back on the score sheet and back in the points haul for us. We will simulate the last game of the day against Gillingham, but we've got a scout report first. 77 to 94 shows very good potential. So we will call you up. 67 to 85. I'm going to say no. I've got plenty of left backs already. 68 to 92 bodes well. We will auto adjust and bring it 79 to 94. I like the look of you, Aidan McCall. You're coming up immediately. 57 to 75, we will say no. 68 to 94. I've got, like I say, I've got left backs already. I'll give it another month because the up to 94 intrigues me. And 68 to 88, I'm going to say no to you. Okay, what I do want to do is have a quick look at that youngster that we just brought up. Was it Aidan McCall? 79 to 94. He's 56 rated currently. I'm getting a lot of right-sided players, just not many left-sided players, which is pretty frustrating. I'm going to let Lucas Anderson go now because Aidan McCall's come up and he's obviously going to be better. Aidan Peterson we shall promote to the senior team, and similarly with him... Dave Walker's 16 now. Good news. We shall call him up. I may even start him in the next game, in fact. That is very good news. He was one of our highest rated youngsters that we've called up to this point. Let's throw him on the bench at the very least for McCall. And I've got two. I've got McCall and McCall. Jeeps. What are your skill moves? 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. That's not the best. Well, Peterson. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skills. CDM or centre back. Interesting. Might be able to utilise him at centre back. He's only 50 rated currently, but plenty of room for growth. And as we head into the January transfer window at the end of this episode, we are going to be selling on a number more first team players. So I am going to need the numbers of youngsters. Still no strikers though. I'm waiting for a striker. I could do with another centre back or two as well, like outright centre back rather than someone that is down as a CDM but can play at centre back. 2 games in 2 days though over the New Year period, but we shall play this first one away from home. I'll be able to simulate with the team that we currently have out. Let's see what we can do away from home against Gillingham to round out today's video. They've lost their last 3 games in a row. They were second bottom as we headed into the previous game. I don't know what's happened between prior to Portsmouth and now, but we've gone 1-0 up through Lyle Taylor after 24 minutes. Back-to-back wins here would be massive for us in dragging us further and further away from the relegation zone. If we could get a second, that would be nice, but an equaliser for Gillingham through Morris. And McDonald comes off the bench to score to give us the win. Thank you, Cody. Thank you very much indeed. 3 points for Wimbledon as we shall have a quick train and then progress into the January window. We'll see if we get any transfer bids on day one. I don't think we will, but we might do. We can have a look. Bennett, Cooper and Bell all going up a rating. Bennett now 64. Not long until he's going to be taking a first team spot, I don't think. We've got 1 email. Is it a transfer offer? Don't freeze on me now, game. Thank you. Oh, we've got 3 emails. A youth squad monthly report and another scouting update. So we'll have a look at this first. 66 to 88. I'm going to say no. 64 to 86. going to say no. 68 to 90. I mean, I'll give it another month, but 17, no. 39 to 51 at 17 is not good enough. Huh. 29 to 39, goodbye. With 51 to 71. Could be a no to him as well. Okay, well, that's where we'll end today's episode then. We are 14th in the league table now. Portsmouth still there in third, but Blackburn have opened up a little bit of a lead at the top. We are now 8 points above the relegation zone and just 3 points. Wow, we're 14th, but we are 3 points off the playoffs. We might be able to, if we can put together a run of form throughout January, actually shoot ourselves up the table. We'll have to wait and see. That's all for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. Southampton later on this afternoon. I'll see you then.